Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Bean and I'm back with another video, and in today's video it's going to be another subscriber requested video, man. If you want your formation, or if you want a formation shown for you, all you have to do is go down in the description and check out those links in my description and join the TGB Court and follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Now, in my opinion, this formation that I'm about to show y'all is probably one of the best formations I've found in a minute since opening this game, man. I don't know how I've been sleeping on this formation for this long, but oh well, we found it now, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. Alright, y'all boys, the formation we're going to be in today is going to be flanker close. Now, this formation right now, I'm out of the run and shoot playbook. I don't know whether or not if this formation is in any other playbook. If it is, it will be down below in the description as well, so be sure to check that out to see what playbooks have this formation within it. Now, in today's video, I believe there's going to be it's going to be 3 passing plays and 2 run plays. And the first passing play we're going to hop into is going to be the R and S switch dig, and then our second passing play is going to be PA drag, and then our third passing play is going to be bench. And then obviously the only 2 run plays we have here is halfback sweep and halfback counter. So let's go ahead and hop into these play setups. Alright, y'all boys, the first play we're going to hop into is going to be the R and S switch dig. Now this play I love to run against the cover 3s and cover 2s, or 3 safeties back playing deep, or 2 safeties playing deep. This is the play I love to call because it literally beats all those coverages. Now this play does not work so good against cover 4s and people who's dropping 4 people back in deep blues. So I suggest staying away when you're staying away from this play when you're going against an opponent who does drop 4 people back in coverage in those deep blue zones. But if you catch somebody lacking with only 3 or 2 or even 1, you know what I'm saying, people call weird coverages all the time, this is the play you want to call him. Now the way I like to set this up is I take triangle, put him on a streak, take circle, put him on a flat, and I just take R1, put him on either a Texas or an out route towards the left side of the field. Now your play art should look like this. Now as far as your reads go, obviously you have this flat and wheel route combo that works against all zone coverages, and then your next read you want to look for is going to be this post across the middle. If somehow, some way that wheel route does not get open, you just want to look towards them across the middle of the field. Now, for a cover 3, this post across the middle of the field is going to be open against cover 2. This wheel route on the sidelines is going to be wide open. So you just have to be able to make the read on who's playing what position down the field, and just make the correct read on whether it's the wheel route or the post route. Now, obviously, the wheel route is going to be open early against both coverages, cover 2 and cover 3. But against cover 2, when I say this wheel route gets open, is if you let him get down the field about 30 yards down the field, he's going to be wide open on the sidelines for a potential touchdown. Now, let's go ahead and call a hut so I can show y'all what I mean. So boom, like I said, we're always going to have that low ball to our receiver right there in that wheel route, just because of mechanics of the game. If you've been playing this game for a minute, you know wheel routes are pretty much unstoppable. So that's what you want to look to first. That's always the first read I make. Unless I need a big gain, I'll look to this post first. But this post also is a very good route. All you have to do is time to throw across the middle of the field. He should get across that safety's face, and all you want to do is kind of lowball that in there and possession catch it. Sometimes you have the chance to rack it, but most times I just go ahead and possession it just so I can get my yards. So let's go ahead and run it again. Go across the middle of the field. Boom, possession this. Easy 50-yard dot right there, and that's going to be a completion right there. That in itself is a money play, because if you're in zone coverage, there's nothing you can do about this play. This play is going to work 10 out of 10 times as long as they're in zone coverage, because even if they're in a cover 4, you still have this wheel route on the right side of the field that's going to get open too, whether or not you get anything deep open. So now we can go ahead and head over to our next play setup. Alright, y'all boys, for the next play we're going to be running is going to be our PA drag play. Now this play is going to be our man beating play. Now yes, there's a setup for man and zone coverages, but first things first, we're going to start off with our man, because this is what I like to use this play for. Now against man coverage, the way I like to set this up is very simple. All I do is take X, put him on a zig, take circle, put him on a slant, and that's pretty much all you have to do, man. Go ahead, call a hut, and your reads are going to be the post across the middle of the field like we have here. Boom, easy dot across the middle of the field. they give that to you and there's no user there, you want to take that completion 10 out of 10 times. Let's go ahead and set this up one more time. Boom. Of course, we have our slant going across the middle of the field that you can always hit. And then, last but not least, man, y'all know, if you've been watching my videos, man, one of my favorite man beating routes, the zig route towards the right side of the field, wide open, kills his man, and look, there's nobody in front of him. Now, depending on what formation they're in, defensively, that's not going to always happen like that. The guy guarding him isn't always going to get sucked into the D-line like how he just did there. But regardless, he's going to beat him on that route every single time, man. And that's all you need from a play to beat man coverage, is just to have a few options that is going to get open. Because if you only rely on one route against man coverage, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get boxed because the user is just going to guard it. But with 3 options, it's no way that he can guard all 3 routes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and hop into the zone setup for this play. Alright, y'all, now for the zone setup for this play. It's very, very simple and easy. You want to start by streaking circle, then you just want to motion over square, put him on a hitch. You can do whatever you want with your halfback. I like to block him for extra pass protection. Double team that end over there, and your reads are going to be, you're going to have triangle across the middle of the field. That's probably going to come wide open. And if triangle isn't open, you have square underneath. Now, the only way this X route is going to be open is if they have some dumb zone drops and their flats are playing too far underneath. So I don't really like to look towards this corner. All this corner does is open up that post going across the middle of the field. So it's going to call hut. So boom, as y'all can see, if they leave square like that wide open underneath, you have to take that every single time, man. Like, that is just too wide open not to take those yards. But let me go ahead and show y'all square getting open, not square, triangle getting open across the middle of the field on that post. If I can get some time in the pocket, and there we have it, man. Oh, just go ahead, throw it over that linebacker's head, and you're gonna get that completion 10 out of 10 times. And if you get better pass protection right there, and you get a better pass off, you can probably have way more yards than I just got there. Just off the simple fact is you're gonna have the ability to rack. So let me show y'all this play one more time against zone, then we can hop into the next play setup. You should have a play that looks just like this. Put square on the hitch, circle on the streak. That's all. That's the only adjustments you have to make. And then boom, that post is going to cause that linebacker to drop back, and you're going to have square underneath. Now, that's a very, very simple and easy read, man. It's very, very hard to mess this play up against zone coverages. Now, this play does work against all four coverages, from man coverage to cover 2 to cover 3 to cover 4. So this play is a very, very, very great play, man. That's why I said this formation is just too fine, man. I don't know how I've been looking over this formation for all this time. But yeah, this is a very great formation. It beats every coverages, no matter what play you run. All right, y'all boys, for our last and final pass play of this formation, it is going to be the bench play. Now, if you've been playing Madden for a long time, you already know when you see a concept like this, we're looking for that streak corner route combo. Now, we're only going to run it towards one side of the field because on the left side, the receivers aren't close enough to each other for this to really work that well. So what we're going to do is we're going to streak circle and create our corner to streak, our corner route and streak route combo there. And then we're going to take triangle, put him on a hitch, and take square, put him on a smart route or in route, and then take R1, our halfback, and send him on a out route towards our hitch and in route. And we should now have a play that looks just like this. Now, for the reads go, you want to look to, obviously, this is going to be your first read. It's going to be your corner route on the sideline. Every single time, that is the first read you want to make, because that's just going to simply get the most yards, and it's going to be the easiest read to make on the field. Now, as far as everything else is, then you want to look towards the left side of the field. The right side of the field is open. You want to look towards this in route going across the middle of the field. If that isn't open, either A, the hit should be open, or B, your this in route from your halfback should be open. So let's go ahead and look at this. Boom, on the sidelines, easy toe tap. It's gonna work every single time, man. That corner and streak route combo is just too nice in this game. Like, there's literally nothing you can do about it unless you have 30-yard zone drops. And then obviously, if you have 30-yard zone drops, we're gonna make you pay underneath. So it's gonna call this. So say for instance, we didn't have triangle, we got square going across the middle of the field because that linebacker is so worried on our hitch route. And that's pretty much it, man. That's very, very simple. reads on this play. 9 times out of 10, that corner route is going to be open. If not, like I said, just go ahead and look underneath. If you notice, that corner route isn't getting open because of a flat, then you want to turn your head and look to your halfback immediately. But if it's cause like a safety or something, then you can look to your in route from square, man. And this works against all coverages except for man coverage. It can work against man coverage depending on what receiver you have run this corner route. But I like to stay away from it because a lot of times in regs, I don't have the greatest receiver right here. So I just kind of, you feel me, go for our man coverage setup and our other plays and things like that. So that's pretty much wrap it up for our pass plays. Now let's go ahead and hop into our first run play. This is going to be the halfback sweep. Now with this play, these aren't the greatest run plays ever. Like, it's not one of those plays, but they're solid run plays that's going to get you at least about 3 yards every single time. So boom, all you have to do is make the right read. Right there, I made the wrong read. I should have probably bounced it outside. Probably could have got more yards. But let's go ahead and run this one more time. Like I said, with run plays, there's no setup or anything, man. You just got to hope for the best blocking and hope that those lanes open. But as y'all can see there, I had a pretty great run there, about 7 yards. And sometimes, man, that linebacker just gets in there. So, like I said, these aren't the greatest run plays ever. So let's go ahead and hop into our second run play. All right, y'all. Now for our second run play. One thing I've noticed about our second run play is that it works very well against nickel 3-3-5 wide. So let's go ahead and call this pass play. Boom. And as you can see there, you're going to have that hole open up every single time against one of the best run defenses in the game. Let's go ahead and call it one more time. As y'all can see, this hole opens up every single time. Now, obviously, as y'all can see, we're not going to get a one-play touchdown off this run play unless our opponent has super bad tackling. But we're going to get about 5 yards every single time as soon as you see your opponent in this 3-3-5 wide. And as y'all can see there, boom, super easy, man. There's not too much to say about run plays, man. It's either they're good or they aren't. And here we have a good one. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much wrap up the video right there. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub up and turn that post notification bell so you can get notified every single time I post. And before you click out this video, please be sure to check out those links down below in the description so you can get a formation made specifically for you on the channel, man. And it's your boy Bean, and I'm out.